Yeah, it's bloody dark, John, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, yeah, it's this time of year, mate. Takes a while for it to get light.
Yeah, it does, mate. Yeah, bloody dark. All right, Jack. How you doing, mate? All right? Yeah, all right, Dad. I'm just going to go and do the ends.
Yeah, all right, mate. I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, see you in a bit, Dad. See you, Uncle John.
See you later, mate.
Right, let's go and get these ends done. Take the eggs up the farm shop. Get rid of them. And feed them. Nice. Interesting chat we had last night, John.
Yeah, mate, yeah.
So you still don't want to do cows then?
Nah, not really, mate. Well, I don't know. I'm in two minds, mate, really.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we could spend that 70 grand compensation that we got off of Appalite, you know, on a herd, and then same bloody thing happens again.
Yeah, at least you're going to get, you know, if it does happen again, you'll get compensated again, wouldn't you? But I don't know, mate. I don't know. Difficult, isn't it?
Yeah. What I think we should do, mate, is, I mean, we've got no animals now, apart from the horse, and everything's in the ground, everything's been planted, mate. There's nothing going on, is there?
No, not really, mate. What are you suggesting then?
Well, I don't know, mate, really. I mean, there's not a lot going on, is there? Perhaps we could just, like, reorganise things a bit, like, you know, have a think about what we really want to do, like, you know. But bearing in mind, we're going to be in our 3rd year soon, mate, so we've only got sort of like, you know, 2.5 years left on the lease.
Yeah.
I mean, what happens then, mate, when the lease runs out? Is she going to renew it?
I don't know, mate. We'll have to talk to her.
I've just got a funny feeling, mate, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, John. Yeah.
I mean, you know, what we're going to do? If she don't renew it, what we're going to do, mate?
Well, we'll have to start again somewhere, John, but on a smaller scale, I don't know.
It's difficult to plan for the future, mate, when you're on a lease. At least if you own something, you know you ain't going to go nowhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
I don't know what to do, mate. Perhaps we just stick to arable. See if we can rent another cut of fields, mate.
Yeah, I don't know, John. We'll have to have a think about it, mate. Again.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be just my decision, mate, on my own, like. It's got to be all of us.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go and plant that field, John.
Yeah, all right, mate, yeah. Look after yourself, mate.
Yep. Could go down in a Land Rover, because Mick's organised a tractor and a drill, so I could go in a Land Rover, I suppose, but actually, no, I'll go in a JCB, because if the tractor's no good, I'll use this. And you never know. Alright, let's get down there. It's dark this morning, but lovely colours in autumn. Very nice. That's another job that's got to be done as well. The canola over here in this field right opposite me right now needs some fertiliser on it. So, and yeah, we'll have to sort that out. Right, let's get down to Mick's field. I might get Jack on that fertiliser. See how we go. Right. Here we are. John keeps saying that we've been here 2 years, but we haven't. We've only been here a year. Don't know where he's got that from. I don't know. I'll give him the rest of the day, see if he realises. I'll let him know later on. I think he's losing it. Oh dear. Right. Yeah, we'll sort him out later. Right, so we cultivated and limed this field for Mick a couple of days ago, and he's asked us to seed it. I don't think he's got any machinery. I think he's got because he had a tractor stolen. He sold us his combine, so I know he's got an old tractor, but I don't think he's got much equipment now. And that's why he keeps asking us to do things for him, but I get the idea he's a little bit not poor, but I get the idea he hasn't got a lot of money. He's struggling, I think. But the last time I spoke to him, he was about this field. He was saying he wanted to sell his car. I mean, that ain't good if you're getting that desperate. But you know, we've all been there, haven't we? So there you go. Right, let's just have a look. Check everything's all right. I think this is the drill we leased to do out in Seafield. 18 metres, I believe. Yeah. What I might do is give John a ring, or Jack a ring, and organise fertiliser on that canola field we got. So I'll get him on that, get Jack on it, or John can do it, whatever. Running out of things to do now, really. But there you go. Anyway, let's get this field done. And we are on our way. Bit muddy. But we'll be alright. Nice tractor, I must admit. I was thinking of getting one of these at one point, but yeah. I think this is I don't know what bridge this is now, I didn't look, but Gen 2. Ooh. Maybe a couple of $100,000. I'll have a word with them. Because I do like them, nice. Get some tunes on. Oh, that's that done. Alright, Uncle John.
Yeah, all right, mate. Yeah, you got your phone turned off, mate?
I might go flat, Uncle John.
Oh, right, well, get it on charge, mate, and yeah, your dad rang up and he could get hold of you, like, so he rang me up and called me up and he's asked if he can do that fertilising on the old canola field out there, like, mate.
Oh, yeah, alright then, Uncle John, yeah, I'll have a go at that.
You need to go down and get the sprayer, mate. Lease the sprayer up at the dealership.
Oh, yeah, alright then, Uncle John, yeah. Right, yeah, McCormick, innit, yeah. Yeah, alright then, I'll have a cup of tea, Uncle John, and I'll get on it.
All right, mate, yeah, I'll put the kettle on, mate, yeah.
Alright, Uncle John, I'll go and get the sprayer then, and sort that field out.
Yeah, all right then, mate, yeah.
I noticed earlier on when I was going to feed the chickens that, it had weeds in it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, only little ones like, but...
Oh, well, you might want to run the weeder over it then, mate, first. I mean, we got it now, we own it, so you might as well do that, mate.
Yeah, alright then. I'll do that then. Will I need a weight on the front?
Yeah, possibly, mate. Try it out, yeah. See what it's like, and if it needs a weight, you'll have to go and get one, mate. Put it on our account and just buy one.
Alright, Uncle John.
Alright then, mate.
Yep. I'll see you later then.
Yep, see you later, mate. Take care, mate.
Let's try it out. See how heavy it is. Right. The easiest way to tell is should be alright actually. We'll probably get wheel slip if it's not working properly, but should be alright. Right, okay. So unfold it. Alright, let's get going with this then. That's it, we're off. Doing a good job. Right then. Right, let's get some tunes on then, shall we? What's that done? I'd imagine that Mick will be pleased with that. Finish that bit off there. That's it, that's got it. Okay. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with this tractor and drill, but we'll fold it up and leave it where we found it, I guess. I'd imagine Mick will sort that out. Park it there. Right, get back to the farm. Climb over the gate, that's it. Right, see if I can turn around without hitting any trees. There we go. Right, let's get back home. Wonder how Jack's getting on. Oh, looks like he's been weeding it. It did have weeds in it. I forgot to tell John about that, but he's obviously sorted it out. Right, cup of tea. That's funny. Mick's here. That's it. All done. Hold them up. Mick will deserve a nice cup of tea. Still got to put the fertiliser on though. I don't know whether my dad would want me to do that today or... I don't think there's any rush. As long as we do it by the end of the month. Anyway, I'll park this up. Oh, that looks like Mick's car. Right, cup of tea time. Hello everyone.
All right, mate, how you get on? All right?
Yeah, it's alright, Uncle John, yeah. What, Mick?
All right, lad. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm alright, thanks, Mick. Yeah. You alright, Dad?
Yeah, all right, Jack. How you get on, mate? All right?
Yeah, it's all done, yeah. I didn't fertilise it, though. Didn't have time, really.
Ah, no, that's all right, mate. We'll do that tomorrow.
I'm just talking to Mick about a few things. Oh, right. So how long you got then, Mick?
I don't know, mate. I've had bloody letter on table for good 3 weeks. I kind of knew what it was, but I'm just building up courage to open it, like, and have a read, and it's what I thought it was. They're calling it in. Yeah, we've been there, mate. We've been in that situation, mate. Oh, yeah, well, I wouldn't want to go through that again, mate. If I was you, I'd deal with it, mate, as soon as you can.
Well, what's going on then?
Well, Mick's in a bit of financial, having a few financial issues, Jack. Very similar to what your Uncle John went through. The bank's calling in a few loans and all that, you know, on his properties, on his farm and his house. Well, you can't really call it a bloody farm, can you? It's only a few sheds and a field.
What about the other 2 fields, Mick?
Well, that one you've been working in today, that's leased, and the one you did the silage for me, the corn silage, well, I can't remember what it was now, a few months back. That's rented, that's leased.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, anyway, read letter, and, yeah. I was thinking of retiring in a couple of years anyway, but I think I might be doing it earlier.
Yeah. If you don't mind me asking, Mick, you know, how much, like?
Oh, hate to say it, but it's getting on for $500,000. Bloody hell, mate. I thought I was bad. What was yours, John? About 400 grand a week, mate. Not far off of you, but how did you get out of it then, John? Toad helped me out, mate. That's how we ended up here. We had to keep the farm up, and Tom paid up a few debts for me, like, you know, and then we didn't have anywhere to go, like, and we had to hand the farm back, and, you know, and went to auction and all that, and that's how we ended up here, like, rent, like, you know, lease, tenant lease. Ah, right.
Well, you could do the same thing, Mick, if you wanted to.
Nah, mate, nah. I've had enough of it now. I've been farming for too long. I just want to retire and have a nice, quiet life. So, starting from tomorrow, everything's up for sale. And, I'm just going to sell the lot. Sell the farm, sell my house, sell all my gear, what I got left. And, I'll terminate the leases on my fields. And, that'll be that.
It was a bit of a waste of time, me planting linseed in that field for you today, then, really, wasn't it?
Well, when you was out in the field, I was probably opening the letter. I didn't really know then.
Oh, right. So you got everything up for sale then?
Yeah.
What gear you got up for sale?
Well, I ain't got a lot now. I mean, I got that old Dutz fire in the yard, and I got that John Deere you were driving today, and a few other bits and bobs, but that's about it, really.
Oh, right. Well, I could be interested in that John Deere, Mick, to be honest. It's a nice tractor, mate.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's worth. It's a 21 plate. I think it's done about 2,300 hours, something like that. Gen 2, 7R. Good tractor, that, mate. Probably worth about 180 grand, that. But I'll let you have it for 150.
Would you?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mick. I'll have it off you. I'm getting insurance payout soon for the one we had stolen, so I'll buy it off you.
All right then, Tony, yeah. That'll help me out, that will, mate.
Yeah, not a problem.
Would you want to sort it all out?
Sort it out later on today, if you like, mate.
Yeah, I'm not doing nothing the rest of the day, yeah.
All right, Mick, we'll have a cup of tea and we'll go and sort it all out, mate.
Yeah, all right then, mate, yeah. Thanks for that, great help, that is.
How long has this been going on then, Mick?
You know when you bought Combine?
Oh, yeah.
When I first met you all?
Yep.
I was struggling then. I've been struggling for years, mate, not making any money.
I suppose us coming along didn't help.
Well, nah, I mean, you know, the mills buy the grain, no matter where it comes from, you know, no one's competition, really. But I haven't got any animals, so just one of them things, mate. Bad management. Yeah, I mean, mate, you want to deal with it, mate, believe me, you want to deal with it. I ignored it for so long, mate, and it's not good, mate. We just want to sort it out, mate. Get rid of it. It'll bring you down, I'll tell you. Tell me about it, John. Tell me about it.
All right, well, let's have a cup of tea and we'll go and sort this tractor out, Mick.
Yeah, all right then, mate. Yeah.
Oh, I'll just drop that grill off for Mick down at the dealership. And I bought this tractor off of him. Oh, I mean, it was so cheap, I couldn't refuse it. Unbelievable, 150 grand. I mean, it's worth 180. I could sell it on and make 30 grand profit. But it's a shame that he's in the situation he's in. But, I don't know. I mean, look where John was a couple of years ago. He was in the same boat, you know what I mean? So, it can happen. But at least he's got a few assets he can get rid of and get himself out of trouble, and he's probably got to the age now where he's ready to give up and retire and be happy and take it easy, like, you know. There you go. So, getting on there, innit? I haven't rode the bloody horse today either, but it won't hurt for one day. Right, there we go. Right, John.
All right, mate.
Want to come and have a look?
Yeah.
Come and have a look, Jack. Yeah, all right, Dad. There we go. New addition to the fleet. 7R 350 Gen 2, 21 plate. Nice tractor.
Yeah, it's all right, that, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, so, I mean, I know we got the little JCB in the shed there, but with the front loader on it, but that's for yard work if we ever need it. But now we've got 3. Oh, bloody raining. Let's go in quick. Now we've got 3 good sized tractors there, 1 each, so we can do field work, lots of it. I'm going to, when the lease runs out on the field that I was working in today, when Mick's lease runs out, he's going to have a word with the guy he rents it off of, and we're going to take it over.
Oh, right, mate, yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be our field as well.
Yeah, that's all right, mate, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we've got to make money, John. We've got no animals now, mate, so we've got to make money somehow.
Yeah, we've got to talk about that, mate.
Yeah, well, We keep talking about it, but we don't come to any decisions.
Yeah, I know, mate, yeah.
Well, we got a choice, John. We can either go back to dairy, we can do beef, we can do sheep, goats, we can expand on the chickens and go into chickens, go into eggs, or there's pigs.
Yeah, I don't know, mate. It's difficult, isn't it, when you don't know, you know. I mean, all right, we got 2 years left here, mate, but you don't know whether she's going to redo it or not. And probably she don't even know yet.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, what do we do then, John? Move? I mean, if we give up the lease early, there's going to be penalties.
Yeah, I know, mate, yeah.
And then we've got nowhere to go to.
Yeah, I know, mate, yeah.
Right. John, you're my uncle. Jack, you're my son. We're all in this together. We've got to make money. We can't live off of nothing. We've got to make money. Nobody's making a decision, so I'm going to make it. What we do is, this isn't permanent, but it's for now. We're going to expand on the chickens. We're going to wait until the AFA restrictions date has arrived and gone. And we're in the clear. We've got licence to do what we want. We bring the chickens into the yard, into the farm. Keep the cow shed. Get rid of everything else, but we keep the cow shed. Bring the chickens into the yard. We'll just, next to where the horse is. We'll build a little shelter for the horse. Maybe we can get another one. Maybe we could do a bit of horse breeding. I know it's not great money, but it's something, and it's long term, but it's something to think about. Then we bring the chickens in, and we go big on chickens, yeah? We go big on eggs. I'm not taking the responsibility of the chickens away from you, Jack. Yeah, I know, Dad. We got to do what we got to do. That's right, we have. We go big on chickens. I'm talking a couple of thousand chickens, yeah? We go for it, big time. We'll have a shed built, right? And then we do arable with all the fields that we've got. The ones that we've got on the lease with Emily and all the other ones we've got on lease. And any other fields that come up for lease, we'll take them on. And then we'll take it from there. But we've got to earn money. We've got to have an income coming in.
Yeah, all right, mate, yep.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, all right, mate, yep. I'm glad you made that decision and I didn't have to.
You was bloody waiting for me to make it, John, weren't you?
Well, yeah, I was really, mate, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Right, so that's it. Right, let's have a bit of dinner.
Yeah, all right, mate. What are we going to have?
Well, I don't know. I know what I fancy, Dad. What's that, mate? Takeaway. There's a nice Chinese takeaway in the next village. And they deliver. Oh, we'll have that then, Jack. Get on the phone, mate. We'll order it up. We'll do it on the internet. We'll order it up. We'll have some Chinese. We'll have it delivered.
Well, yeah, I quite like that, mate. I'm looking forward to that now, yeah.
Yep, that's it, John. All right, then, Dad, I'll do it. I'll get on there now. All right, mate. No worries. Right. Oh, yeah, John. I forgot to tell you.
What's that, mate?
What you was talking about earlier on.
What's that?
We haven't been here 2 years, John. We're not going into our 3rd year. We're going into our 2nd year. We've only been here a year.
Have we?
Yeah.
You know what, you're right, mate. Well, I think we've been here 2 years then.
I don't know.
Oh, it's hardly surprising, mate, is it? It's like living in a bloody soap opera since we've been here, isn't it? Unbloody believable. Oh, well, that changes things then, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, mate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, get that kettle on, John. We got a future to discuss.
Yeah. Right then, mate, yep, I'll get the kettle on. We'll have a sit down.
Yeah, right then, mate.